Hey everyone, welcome to Kempner Canucks. My name is RevTrev, and I'm so glad you're here because today we're talking about the undefeated Team Canada men's Olympic hockey team. Wow, I knew we were going to go 3-0 for sure. I didn't think, I thought we had a chance to go first. And so today's game was surprising, was record-breaking, there's so many things that happen in what a lot of people say a meaningless game between France and Canada. It's against, it's just against a juggernaut, against a very weak French team. And, it's not that, what can you say? France is just not the juggernaut like Canada is. And it is what it is, right? But 10-2 final. Now, I'm surprised they scored 2 goals against us with Binnington in net. That was a shocking thing, but oh, well, 10 goals. That was what I was expecting. I thought we were going to score 10. I'm like, if you put us against France, we're scoring 10, baby. Let's go. This team that we have is absolutely stacked. We all know that, but there's so many great things that happen. So we're going to talk about all the records that are being broken, the game itself, and we're going to talk about where it clinches, the playoffs, all that kind of stuff. So let's dive in quickly to the game itself. Okay, let's go here. Okay, so as you can see, actually, I'll make this smaller so you can see it a little quicker. Team Canada, it says here on NHL.com, Team Canada provides plenty of passion and latest Olympic win against France. And again, celebrating Crosby, McDavid, each with 3 points, and Wilson sticks up for McKinnon. We saw that. We'll talk about that in a second. Okay, let's dive into this game. So 10-2 victory, but as you can see quite clearly that 4 goals in the third period, 3 goals in the second, 3 goals in the first. France scored in the first and the second only. The shots were 46-14. It was a complete dominating performance. And you look, Tom Wilson gets the first goal, but Doughty and McDavid get the assist. France scores to tie it up, and everyone's like, say what? They scored? And then Taves scores a beauty from a nice pass from Crosby and Marner. Then Mark Stone gets the shorthanded goal, unassisted, to put us up 3-1. Then McCarr with a gorgeous fake and just a beautiful goal on the power play from McDavid and Crosby. And then Macklin freaking Celebrini. This kid, I just to talk about him just for a second. I'll talk to him about him in a second after this. Okay, just absolutely phenomenal what he's been doing as a young man. Okay, unassisted, and then on a penalty shot, that was, of course, it's unassisted. It was a penalty shot. Gorgeous goal, absolutely gorgeous goal. And they didn't have to pick Celebrini. They picked him, and he went and scored. Sidney Crosby gets his second on a deflection, was trying to pass it to Marner, I believe. And then Stone gets the assist there. So now it's 6-1. And that's the end of the second period. And then everything gets crazy in the third. You got McDavid scores his second of the tournament and gets assisted by Celebrini and Tom Wilson. That line looks great. And then France scores a beauty. That goal was gorgeous. Just hammered it over Binnington, or through Binnington. And then Bo Horvat scores his second of the tournament. Reinhart and Bennett. That's the fourth line, everyone. And then Hagel gets on, scoring his first goal at the Olympics this season. This season ever, I think, from what I know. McKinnon and Theodore get the assist, and then Macklin Celebrini on the power play scores a gorgeous goal. Mark Stone and Marner get the assist. So it's a 10-2 final. Just insane. We were 2 for 4 on the power play. They had 20 minutes penalties. We had 18. They were 0 for 3 on their power play. And on the penalty kill, we were perfect. So let's dive into this a little bit more. Okay, a little bit more. So quickly, back to Celebrini, 2 goals. So there was 9 different goal scorers today, and Celebrini scores 2 of them. Now, this is just a reminder that Macklin Celebrini is 19 years old. 19. I get he's playing McDavid. I get he's playing the best in the world, but he looks like he belongs. He looks like he's the dominant kid that everyone is hoping for. Everyone asked me, RevTrev, who are you most looking forward to seeing play in the Olympics? And I said, Macklin Celebrini. I can't wait to watch this guy play. His speed, his skill set, his hockey IQ is something special to watch. So I absolutely loved watching him play. He's a phenomenal hockey player, plus playing with the best player in the world. McKinnon, apparently, I didn't see this, but one of my friends messaged me this, said that McKinnon said he's the second best player on our team behind McDavid. Like, say what? I don't know if that's true or not, but I mean, he is flying out there. He looks fantastic. Post in the comments what you think about Macklin Celebrini and his tournament so far. Listen, 3 games, 4 goals. What else do you want from this young man? He has been unbelievable, fun to watch, and bodes well for the future. Again, guys, just another thing regarding this big win, that Team Canada clinches the top seed overall because we get the 10 goals, and it was at +8 in there, and then the United States beat Germany 5-1, and so because of that, Canada clinches the top seed overall in the whole tournament. So they get number 1 seed, which they get last line changes in every game. They get all that kind of stuff. So there's little things that matter. So congratulations to Canada for winning the top seed. That is awesome. I was hoping that would happen. I've seen ranking polls saying, you know what, the best team in the tournament is USA. I would say, how could you put that, especially after the 4 nations? We just beat them. So I'm not saying we're going to win for sure. I'm just saying rankings-wise, you should have Canada at the top. And in the round robin, they proved that they're number 1. Now, both the United States and Canada had what I would consider a weak pools. And so it is what it is. So whatever. But you know, that Sweden, Finland, who else is in that one? Whoever else is in that one. It wasn't Slovakia. There was someone good. It was Slovakia. That was a tough pool as well. They called that the hell pool. So so congratulations to Canada for winning that. Also, huge news is a couple things, and I forgot to upload this one. I'll upload it right now. This one's about McDavid. Here's McDavid. He has the most points. He just broke a record, most points by a Canadian in a single men's Olympic tournament, 9. He has been the best player for Team Canada for sure. His full skill set is on display. And not only that, he has also been a hitter, which is crazy to think about. But his speed, his hockey IQ, his passes, his back checking, he's just unbelievable. And that little pass from Celebrini up to McDavid just showed like there was nothing France could do. They changed goaltenders going into third period, and then all of a sudden McDavid just shows his world-class speed, and that French goaltender he was in the right position, just couldn't get there quick enough. McDavid just beat the whole team basically with his speed. Like there was nobody on either team that has the speed like he does with, especially with the puck on his stick. So congratulations, McDavid. Humongous. That is awesome. Okay, the next one. Look at all the records that are broken. Sidney Crosby has the most points at Olympics from the NHL era with NHL players. He has 15 points, Sidney Crosby. Now, if in 4 years, I think that Crosby's not going to be around. McDavid's going to end up breaking this record. But right now, Sid the Kid, Captain Canada, has the most points at the Olympics with NHL players. Congrats to Sidney Crosby. The amount of Sidney Crosby jerseys that are in the crowd is awesome. I love seeing that. And Sid the Kid, like that's your third line center, everyone. This is the guy who's got the most points. He's got your third line center. Wow. He is fantastic. Speaking of which, there was another, I wouldn't say it was a record, but a cool thing. Gordie Howe hat trick, Tom Wilson. He was picked on this team as a guy who has grit, who has skill, who will protect players, and he did everything like that today. He had a goal, an assist, and a fight. That equals a Gordie Howe hat trick. Now, everyone's been asking the question, does he miss a game? Because apparently everyone's been saying if you get in a fight, you miss a game. No, he will not. According to Elliot Friedman, he will not miss a game, which is good news for the quarterfinals. Quarterfinals, semifinals, whatever it is. I think it's semifinals they get advanced to. So, yeah, so this is, I mean, Tom Wilson had a great game today. Great game. And they had some headshots on McKinnon and was it Jarvis? And by the way, Jarvis's friends that came, that was cool. What a cool story. Hilarious guys. Cool that they were there. I just wish Jarvis had scored for them. They would have loved that. But Tom Wilson needed to stand up for his team, and he did. And I'm not saying he needed to drop the gloves, but he needed to kind of tell that guy, hey, that's not okay. You hit McKinnon in the head. And then even McKinnon was trying to stick up for himself after as well. He's a big boy, McKinnon. Nate is a big boy. And he was upset as well. So yeah, that was what was going on. Now let's quickly just, I didn't mean to do that. Let's just go back to, let's do that. Let's just get rid of that and get here and go there. Okay. So just a quick conversation about goaltending. I figured that they were going to do a Binnington, Thompson, and back to Binnington. I was hoping for Darcy Kemper today, just because why not? Why not? He's a Stanley Cup winner. He's a very good goaltender. He's had a better year than Binnington, but they went back with Binnington, and he ended up getting 2 goals scored on him. Do you trust Binnington going into the playoffs right now with this Team Canada roster? And they're going to run with him. We know that. There's no doubt about it. If he gets hurt or something, Thompson will be the first guy in. But guys, those 2 goals. Now, I saw people online say with Logan Thompson that they were sitting there and they were saying after he let 1 goal in, they're like, I feel more confident with Binnington in that. It's like, well, tonight he had 2. Anyways, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Post it whether you're watching this live or later. Appreciate that. So, interesting conversation with the goaltending situation. Okay. Let's go here because we'll remove this. We'll bring this over here. And this is what's coming up next, everyone. This is what's coming up next. So when you think about this roster and you look at where it's gone, so this is the playoffs now, okay? This is the playoffs. Now we just bring this over here so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, so the qualification playoffs is February 17th, which is 2 days from now, so which be Tuesday, is going to be the Czechs versus Denmark. The winner of that game plays the next day against Canada. And then Sweden and Latvia have to play on the 17th as well. The winner of that game plays United States. And then February 17th, the last game that is has an advancement, has Germany versus France, and whoever wins that game plays Slovakia. So my guess is it's going to be the Czechs, but maybe Denmark takes them out. Sweden should beat Latvia. Germany should beat France. So that's where it should go. And Switzerland plays Italy. So I would assume that Switzerland will beat Italy for sure. So that's what's going to be advanced. And then the 4 winners there, Canada, United States, Slovakia, and Finland. So that's going to be the matchups. Finland will probably end up playing Switzerland on the next day. By the way, You got to play, these other guys are resting while you're playing tough games. It's playoff hockey. It's night after night. So quarterfinals, everyone. Quarterfinals will be Canada, whoever they play there, and then USA, probably Sweden, in my opinion. And then you've got Slovakia, Germany would be my guess, and Finland, Switzerland. And then they got a 2-day break. Semifinals is not till February 20th, which I believe it's the Friday. So most people are going to say it's going to be now. I don't think it's going to be Canada and the States are going to play each other because they're 1 and 2. They'll be on the opposite. So if they both win the quarterfinals, semifinals, they'll be opposite, and they will only face each other in the finals if that is the case, if they end up keep winning. But Finland just won 11-0. Slovakia had a big win to go ahead there. So yeah, this is going to be incredible hockey. And then gold medal game is on Sunday morning Pacific time, and so it's going to be exciting. It's going to be, and the bronze game as well is going to be on the Saturday, the 21st. So this is where, what do you guys think? I mean, Canada can get there. Canada can get there because, it is what it is. The only sucky thing is that if Finland, they would have to play Finland maybe if Finland advances. So, but if Switzerland beats Finland, Switzerland is a 5th seed, so maybe Switzerland gets through, but we'll see. This is what's happening here. This is incredible. This is gonna be lots of fun to watch. So let me just bring that back down. Okay, let's dive into a couple comments. But before I do, gonna hit the promo video and then get right to your comments. By the way, I do Canucks content. There's passionate, realistic, honest. If you like that kind of content, please hit the like and subscribe. Of course, I'm doing Team Canada content. Why wouldn't I? This has been a phenomenal tournament to cover. We'll get onto your comments on the other side. All right, so we're just looking into this. A couple comments here. Rod is in here. This is a Sunday afternoon. I'm not expecting a ton of people to be here live. We have 37 people here. Actually been over 40. So that's pretty good for a Sunday afternoon. Rod says 10-2. It's a good thing for entertainment value that we have France in there, not Russia. What are you trying to say? Not Russia. I wish Russia was playing. That Russian team would have been great. They would have been great. CMAP says, not an Olympic thing, just something I want to get your thoughts on. Given next year the Canucks will be in the same spot with Tolo that they were as Shilovs, do you think he should be moved now? I don't think they should move him now. Because I don't know if Demko plays again. So we'll have to see. I don't think, because is Tolo Pilo on a, I want to stick it to Ken to talk, but Tolo Pilo, I think he's on a 2-way contract. Is he not? Let me just see. He is on a 2-way contract this season and next season, so we're not in any rush to do that. We do not have to trade him is the answer. That's my official one. Okay, do you think he would have higher value now than if they waited until training camp? No, I don't think that matters at all. So, yeah, so these were the comments. I thought there was going to be a lot more comments here tonight. But listen, Canada finishes top seed. This is incredible. I'm very, very excited about what's going on with this roster, the potential. I'm hoping that we win gold, everyone. Absolutely. Martin is in the building. What's up, Rev? How are you doing? I'm doing great, man. Team Canada clinches top seed. Celebrini's on fire. McDavid broke a record. Crosby breaks a record. Tom Wilson gets a Gordie Howe hat trick. It was a great day, right? Great day to watch hockey. And the U.S. not clinching the first place. that was pretty cool as well. So I absolutely love that. So I'm doing well, man. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. And CMAP says, oh, okay, I thought he was no longer wave exempt. My mistake. No. Moving on. Go Canada, go. Absolutely. It's a good question. But I'm keeping all the content at this stage to Canada content, because we've been last place, everyone, and I got a lot of there. But Celebrini is an excellent player, man. He is absolutely stellar. He's literally been lighting the lamp. 4 goals in 3 games. What can you say? The speed, the IQ. McDavid loves playing with him. What else would you want, right? What else would you want? This guy is fantastic. Fantastic to watch. And you know what? If you said you could have any Team Canada jersey right now, I would take Celebrini or a Crosby. That's what I would do. So, yeah. Celebrity. Oh, celebrity. Whoops. Yeah, I knew you meant Celebrini. So he's fantastic. He's fantastic. So, yeah, I mean, this has been an incredible series of events. Everything went well today, considering. Hope that McKinnon and Jarvis are okay. Hope that Morrissey's okay. He's been out for a bit here, and we'll see what happens. So I'm going to call it a day. So Canada wins 10-2 over France. Canada clinches top seed. And thanks so much, everyone, for watching, for supporting the channel. I appreciate it a ton. And, of course, always go Canada, go. We'll see what happens on the 17th, and then who Canada plays on the 18th. And it's going to be interesting. So stay here I do YouTube shorts, YouTube video. I do TikTok, YouTube. I'm everywhere, like Instagram, Facebook. Follow me everywhere. And I do tons of reels, tons of long form content, and some mid-range content as well. So hope you've enjoyed the show today. Go Canada, go. And we'll talk very, very soon.